Well, Harley Bird, who voices Peppa, and Morwenna Banks, who voices Mummy Pig, are with us now. Welcome to you both.
Hello.
So you find yourself chatting away in a sort of semi-public place and people turning around and going, oh, I know that voice, I know that voice, and thinking of you as Peppa and Mummy Pig?
Not really for me, because...
Hello.
For Peppa has to be... She has got to have a 4-year-old's voice.
Yeah.
So my normal voice,
You're slightly
like
older now, aren't you?
How old were you when you started?
5. Yes, I've been doing it for 10 years.
Because you were the third person,
Not really.
weren't you? So I assume that there is a vocal lifespan
Not really.
to this. So as you get... You're 15 now.
Not really.
Older, is it harder and harder to achieve that original voice?
Yes.
So as you...
I can kind of switch from the two now, so...
You know what I'm going to ask.
Yeah, we have to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just amazing.
So warm, though, as well. It's such a lovely voice. Now, you could keep that going for ages, couldn't you?
I think so. Hopefully.
Yes. And then
Well,
there's
yeah,
one-
absolutely, hopefully.
That's right.
And
Mummy
you were
Pig.
quite sceptical at first, weren't you, when the creators came to you?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Mark and Neville, who created Peppa Pig, I'd worked with them before. They're animators, they're fantastic animators. And we'd made this film called Jolly Roger, which was Oscar-nominated, sort of do some voices for this animatic, and they showed me a picture of Peppa, and I just thought... Hello? That is never going to work. Who's going to go for that? It's a pig in a dress.
What?
So I'm really good to come to for advice on any new projects you've got.
And so you say, quite interestingly, that you have no idea what made this one work and so many others not.
It's really interesting. I mean, I think there is something really special about this, and I do think that the key is initially sort of in the design. Obviously, there's something incredibly relatable and beautiful about it. It's very simple.
And it could have something to do with Morwenna Banks, of course, and her range of voices, because we've got to hear some of the characters. Can we have a bit of Mummy Pig?
Well, Mummy...
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
So she's just a bit more like that. But Mark and Nev were very specific about what they wanted. But then there's loads of sort of fun characters as well, like Madame Gazelle. So she's very good fun to do. And then I do the back, can't up to hands. So they're just very good fun to do. And every time we're sort of sitting there and they're saying, what can you do, what can you come up with? It's a real joy to do it.
I go to Tring Performing Arts, and my day is split into 2. So in the morning I have academics, and then after that I have vocational, so sing, dance, acting, dance, sing, acting, sing, acting, sing, dance.
How often are you in the studio doing new ones?
Sometimes it can be once a week for about 3, maybe 4 hours.
It depends whether or not you're doing a movie.
Exactly.
So
And the leap to the big screen.
How is that going to work? What is it? What do you go and see? Because we know that this starts on Fridays in cinemas. My first cinema experience. What is it?
But I think what is really lovely about it is that because it's for younger children. I think that quite often, I know as a parent, I was always a bit nervous about taking little ones to the cinema because they'd be disrupted and you'd worry. Yeah, exactly. But this is absolutely designed to take little children who take little children.
And I know that like everyone was quite nervous because Peppa's quite short. Like they're 5-minute episodes, they didn't know how they were going to make a movie of it, but because they didn't know if kids could sit down for that long and watch it, but they loved it.
It's a good idea. So it's sort of a cinema experience rather than a straight movie, so that you can sort of dip in and out.
On the silver screen. Those 2 guys you were talking about earlier on must have made a fortune.